So I've been doing this digital marketing thing for a little while now, and if I had to give one piece of advice, it'd be to focus your energy, time, and money on email marketing. With 59% of people saying that email marketing actually helps influence their purchases, it seems like a total no-brainer. But what exactly is an email newsletter, and how can you even get started? Well, keep watching to find out what my 5 tips are for writing better emails. Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Emiley and I'm a brand and content strategist and love helping small business owners just like you build their brands online. So you're running a small business and you're playing on social media, but you're not quite getting the traction you're after. You feel like the algorithm is stopping your posts from actually getting out to your followers and you're just not getting the engagement you were expecting. Well, you're not alone. While social media is still considered the sexy space to play, a lot of small businesses just aren't seeing the return on investment. And that is where email marketing comes in. Email marketing is effective, it's cheap, and most importantly, you own your list. Unlike Instagram or Facebook, where Facebook actually owns the access to your followers. So this means that you can send out emails to whoever you want, when you want, without any pesky algorithms getting in the way. If you're just starting out with email marketing or you've been playing with it for a little while, go and download my freebie, How to Write Better Emails, which shares 10 strategies to get your subscribers to actually want to read your emails. So these are strategies that are proven to work, so make sure you go and download that one now. But getting back to the point, what is an email newsletter? Well, it's a consistent piece of content that you send out to your audience regularly. A lot of small businesses opt for a monthly newsletter or maybe every now and then, but that simply isn't enough. 49% of consumers said that they want to receive promotional emails from their favorite brands on a weekly basis. But the key thing to note is that these emails need to be packed full of value and they can't just be a sales pitch every single time. If you do that, then you'll just get more unsubscribes, which brings me to my first tip. Provide value. You can't give too much away. Simples. If you're in a service-based industry like I am, you may be feeling like you're giving away too much for free, that why would anyone actually pay for your service? But the crazy thing is, if you give away a lot of nuggets of gold that people can actually implement in their business or in their life or whatever industry you work in, then they will be more inclined to actually jump at any offers that you present to them in the future. Alternatively, if you have a product-based business, then you are likely to be the expert within your industry. So you've likely got a whole bunch of information, tips, strategies, even tutorials about how to use your product that will convince people as to why they should choose you over your competitors. But if you're really stuck for ideas, I'm happy to help you out. So drop your industry in the comments below and I'll provide you some ideas for free. Number 2 is make it easy to read. One thing to remember, when you're sending an email, you're interrupting someone's day. So you have to create content in a way that actually lends itself to this behavior. Instead of a blog article where someone's actually searched for a particular query or a question and they've landed on your blog, when someone's receiving an email, it's an interruption. They may not be in the headspace that they want to be actually learning about something. So you want to provide lots of clear headers and break up your information into really digestible chunks so they can skim through. And then if it's something that really interests them, they can go back and actually read that information in a lot more detail. To get some email newsletter inspo each week, then sign up to my newsletter Beyond This via the link below to get your weekly dose of marketing and mindset strategies from an entrepreneur that's doing it right in the trenches with you. Number 3 is create curiosity. You want to give your subscribers a little nudge to actually open your emails to spark that curiosity in them. But too often I see business owners as well as even marketers doing a really crappy job at creating that curiosity element in a subject line. They'll just blatantly state what's in the newsletter, and while sale and discount can be appealing to certain people, we get a lot of these emails every single day. So how are you going to be breaking away from the noise of an email mailbox? I created a video that shared 5 examples of businesses that are doing this really well, which you should go and check out now. Number 4 is one call to action. Put simply, you don't want to confuse your readers. If you get really clear on what the purpose of your email is and what you're trying to get them to do, you can create content that's super specific to that call to action. So whether it's providing a valuable tip or a strategy or a tutorial, it's focused on that one call to action you want them to make. If you give them too much to click on, they're not going to click on anything. So this comes back to creating a strategy around your emails rather than just creating something random each week. You want to set goals in place, not only about how many opens you get or click-throughs you get, but so you're able to actually measure what your results are in your business itself. So say, for example, you're a protein company and you send out an email with a recipe of how to use a specific protein powder. Not only can you see how many people have open the email, but also click through to your website. You can also see if there's been a spike in sales of that specific product since sending out that email. And if there is, then you know those sorts of emails do really well for your audience, and you can start creating these bespoke tutorials or bespoke recipes for different products in your store. If you're loving this video so far, make sure you hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe, because I share so much more useful information like this one and tutorials on all things brand and content marketing. And number 5 is write for your reader. Once you nail this and understand how to send a specific message out to a specific person at the right time, they're going to be way more inclined to buy from you, trust you, and build that relationship with you that makes them want to keep coming back for more and more and more. If you get too generic here, your content is just not going to land with anyone. So you want to ensure that any additional content you create, whether that be a blog or a video, is super relevant to that main reader that you're trying to target. You also want to make sure your emails feel personal and not as though they're being sent out to hundreds or thousands of people at the same time. I recommend that you use the word you or your as much as you can, rather than using more generic terms. So say, for example, you might say, this product helps with your skin problems, rather than this product helps with people with skin problems. See how much more personal that feels? So those 5 tips again are: provide value, make it easy to read, create curiosity, one call to action, and write for your reader. If you keep these simple tips in mind when you're writing your next email newsletter, then you're likely to get much higher open rates, click-throughs, and people actually buying from you. So make sure you download my free How to Write Better Emails guide, which goes through 10 strategies that are proven to work and will actually help you to get more people to read your emails. If you want more, go and watch my video 10 do's and don'ts of email newsletters, which shares some quick, simple tips on things you should and shouldn't be doing when you're sending email newsletters. So this will help you take your email strategy from 0 to hero instantly. But that's it from me for today. So I'll be back here next Tuesday with another video I know you're gonna love. So until next time, bye for now.